I'm Doug, and this is the Taste and Sensibility channel, and we are bearing down on the last few days of this Scotch Whiskey Advent Calendar from 2015, I think. It's an older issue, but the whiskeys are wonderful. So I've been really enjoying these cask strength single malts mostly, and I need to find the 22, and I guess it's right there. There we go. I'm gonna poke out the hole. Ooh, come on. You're just cardboard. Hey, and I'm doing this blind, so I'm not going to look at the label. I want to pour it into my glass without seeing what it is. Gonna let it rest for a while. I'll be back to nose and taste. There we go. So, into the glass. Nice color. Pale yellow. I'm going to get every drop. Ooh, it's going to be interesting. What a smell. I guess I'll put the Scotch for Dummies coin on it. And I will be back in about 15 minutes to smell and taste and try to figure out what this is. Okay, we are back for day 22 from this whiskey advent calendar. It's been sitting in the glass for 15 minutes because many of these are 15 and 20-year-old malts or more. So I got an interesting sniff of this before I left and let it rest. Oh, interesting. More stuff going on the nose. It's funky like a Dunnage Warehouse. It's malty. Might be marine, or it might have 5 ppm of peat or something in it. So, let me sort this stuff out. This is one of the more complicated noses we've had in a while. Everything's low intensity, kind of mixed together. But 2, 3, 4 different characters coming out. Here's the maltiness. There's an old dingy Dunnage Warehouse sort of funk, which could be from lots of things. I'm not really detecting anything as sherry. I'm not really detecting anything as a normal peated entry from someplace you'd expect. If there's really peat, it's just a hint to add interest. And the more I smell it, the more I think, yeah, there's no peat in this. I can't really estimate the ABV from the nose, so I'm going to go in and find out much more from my taste buds. And you have to swallow to know it's high ABV. Oh no! It started burning right away. So that's a nice malt with a peppery finish. I can't tell if it's the spirit or the high ABV or the cask maturation. Whoa, European oak would do a bunch of that stuff at the end. Whoa, this is going on and on. It's like my tongue's on fire. Okay, let's do that again. Let it calm down. Let it rest. Ooh, sip of water. Clear out some of that. Ooh. Whoa, that was strong. What a punch. Okay, malty. Malty Could be a bit of sherry influence, but it's very small. A little bit salty. Whoa. Salty like old Pulteney. Is there really sherry? It's possible, but it really has a spicy finish. Spicy and peppery and long. It just goes and goes. And ABV is well over 50% here. Maybe 55. Wow. So this certainly gets your attention on the palate. There's a tartness to it. Along with the salt, there's a tang like a lemon zest or lemon or lime. There's definitely a zestiness to it. Okay, time to do some water. I don't think I put in much. If it was 55 before, I think it's still above 50. Not a lot of difference on the nose. Nope, nose is about the same. That was not a response, that was just me choking. Salty and malty. I can't say it changed much. Still pretty high ABV. Gotta go down a little more. Woo! Yeah, this will need some water to pull the flavors out. There might be some real interesting things in there, but I haven't pulled them apart yet. Nose is about the same. Ah, okay, now it's getting better. It's opening up, there's more fruitiness. Apple, pear, white grapes, honey. This might still be around 50% ABV. But it's got more flavors and more character now. Still a spicy finish. Doesn't seem quite as long or as intense as it was before. That's a pretty good point for tasting. I would add a bunch of water to get it down there and then let that sit for 15 minutes or so. Very nice. Very mellow, even at the higher ABV. Then this could easily be 20, 25 years old. Can't say I really get any vanilla. And I don't think the cask is contributing a lot of flavors. Maybe European oak might be doing that spicy finish, but I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to say. Could be a tired old sherry cask too, so. It started out north of 55% ABV, Highland or Speyside, and maybe further from Speyside, somewhere else in the Highlands. Let's take a look. The Malt Whisky Company, 1994, Tobermory, 21-year-old. Cask is bourbon and sherry, regions island, 57.3% ABV. Okay, so yeah, this hit me most of those ways. I tasted saltiness. I tasted some sherry influence, but it wasn't real strong. I tasted bourbon influence, but it wasn't real strong. And the ABV was up there. So this makes sense. So that is a good dram, and I would definitely take it down closer to 50 to drink it if I had a bottle. Tobermory is the unpeated expression from the Tobermory distillery, and Lecheg is the peated version that the distillery does. And I thought I detected some at the beginning, but then I changed my mind and said, no, it's not there. So this is good stuff. So I'll put a little more info if I find it down in the description, along with the link to the Secret Spirits Whiskey Advent Calendar website. So again, like, comment, question, share, subscribe, and click the bell to get notified. And we only have 3 days left before Christmas. So I am really getting ramped up here for this thing. This is good. So come back for all that, and Merry Christmas.